Hello! This is a video in Stardew Valley. I'm gonna do a Fector's challenge, which is for beating Journey of the Prairie King without dying. This is one of the little arcade games that are in Stardew Valley. This is one of the harder achievements in the game. It's probably the toughest achievement for me to get. It's just a twin stick shooter. It's pretty simple. You die in one hit. So you want to be sure you're avoiding that at all costs. What else? The main thing I think about while I'm doing this is, well, first of all the time is, please drop more coins, is what I'm thinking. But really it's just about relaxing. I think it's about relaxing and staying in the center, generally in the center, and shooting the enemy that's going to be touching you first. I think that goes through the entire game, or except for the bosses, which have a little strategy. But if you can just keep that in mind, I think it'll take you pretty far. That's what I use. I always try to just train in these horde type games, just try and chill and relax, and be aware of when you need to take an action. So right now I have a machine gun as my pocket item, so I can just start using the machine gun whenever. And I would save it for when I'm starting to get overwhelmed, when there's too many enemies around me. And I would activate my item, and then that would give me time off the level that would be useful for me. Less time is useful. And that's the idea. That's probably one of the biggest benefits of getting the Sheriff's Badge as your pocket item, is because it lasts for a really long time, and it makes it so like a third of the level is eaten up by your power-up. I'm definitely doing decent with coins, getting some decent coin drops. This level, this is the first one that has a little bit of the environment here. These little corner pieces. And still, I like to stay in the center, but if I am getting overwhelmed, you can always go to the corners and use them to slow down the enemies. Because they will take longer when they're going diagonal or when they have to work around something. In a couple levels, you can really see the way the environment helps you, or can help you. I will point it out again. And I also got to point out, I'm doing really great on coins. This is very lucky. I think on my last run I had 4 coins at this point. It is 4:50 in the morning right now. I woke up way before my alarm for work. I was like, hey, let's make a video. You're getting unbridled morning energy. I hope you can handle it. I bet you're... I wonder how you're handling hearing all the sticks click. That's what I get for playing on Xbox. I'm really into this game. I like the way the game works. I like the way you can upgrade your character. I like the way you can do different upgrades. Like the boot. I never use the boot. Or I never buy the boot upgrade. But some people might find that that's useful for them, to get the speed upgrade over the weapons. And that's pretty neat that option's available. Also, when you get what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Here's the level that I was talking about before with the environment that really makes a difference. Here you can kind of really get a feel of the importance of shooting the enemy that's approaching you first. So like sitting in the middle here, you can watch them getting to the door, and then they fuss around the door for a while, they can't get in. And so it varies which one is actually going to hurt you first, which door is the priority. But you can see it should be clear once you see the enemies walking through the door, or you can see them getting closer. And this is kind of the strategy for the whole game, basically. That's what I keep in mind. Also, when you're getting overwhelmed, use that item. Just use it up. You'll get another item, so be sure to use it and save your run. It's always worth it. Right now I'm actually going to go around the outside because I have this power up. I want to try and get some easy coins or items. Oh, a little skip there. Right here's a free guy, which isn't necessary, but I'll pick it up. Oh no, there was a nickel there! I missed a nickel! That's brutal. That is brutal. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little odd. I'm not gonna buy the gun. I might buy the gun if I was wanting to advance, but I'm gonna avoid it because I really want to get the ammo upgrade. I don't want to miss it. So I'll stick with my slow bullets. Okay, here's the first boss. He's only got 3 phases, he's pretty simple, or 3 different moves. And the one to take advantage of is the one I just used there. It's random when he'll do it, but when he does do it, you want to be there. Where he... well, first that phase was a strafe, and then he pauses at the end and you can shoot him safely. When you're waiting, you want to be behind this log up here, because his bullets will hit the log and save you. There's his turret phase, where he just kind of stands still and turrets you, so it's safe behind the log again. And here's the mirror phase, where he's shooting into the log. Basically, he was shooting into the log and I was shooting past the log. And that's just a little spot you stand in and shoot down. Nothing too tricky there. Second boss is actually almost exactly the same. I think he's just a little faster. He might have some more health. And right now I'm hoping to get 9 coins. That would really be great if I can get 9 coins. It'd be so great. I'm definitely going to be a little... I'm going to use my items more if necessary. I'm going to be more ready to use my items just to get that ammo upgrade. Things are tougher right now. Oh, look at that nickel. Beautiful. Okay, here's not exactly a wise thing to do. Let's get close to the spawn for a shotgun. But I did it. When you do that, you just want to be sure you're doing it as quickly as you can, and you're firing directly into the spawn to stop anybody that's going to kill you. Anybody that's going to spawn there and end your run instantly, you want to just make sure they're dealt with. Well, I hope I get that coin. Ah, no coin. That's brutal. I'm not getting it. Okay, I am gonna get it. I'm gonna get the gun, which sucks because I could have had the gun to begin with. Sucks butts, if I'm being honest. It's all gonna work out with this mess of coins here. You really don't need the second ammo upgrade for this level, but you want it for the third one. They start sending out butterflies here. I'm gonna use this item just to make it easier on me. Probably didn't need to do that, but on this section of levels they start spawning the butterflies, which can spawn on the edges of the map, like out here in the corners. And that can make it a little bit trickier when you're trying to escape things and you're hugging the outside edges, so you want to avoid getting too close to the outside edges in case a butterfly spawns on you. That was fortunate that I was shooting at the item. Saving your item for when you're overwhelmed will save your life. Rather than for, like, say trying to keep it for a particular boss or just trying to avoid using it, let's go ahead and use it. I think all you need to kill the final boss is a machine gun. Really, you don't even need that, but I've only ever killed him with an item equipped. I have killed him without an item, but not without dying. The final boss is one of the points where I think having this boost could help you a little bit. So up there's the nuke item, which can be a good pocket item when you're getting overwhelmed. It just wipes the screen for you instantly. But when you do that, you lose all the possible item drops. So I avoid picking it up. This level is... it looks a little complicated. Ooh, that was kind of fortunate. I like to stand in front of one of the side bridges here. I like to do the bottom right one. Stand like a tile distance away from it, because all the angles that you can shoot at kind of hit where they're funneling in at, where they're spawning at, and it keeps you a kind of healthy distance from the butterfly that spawns in this corner. I'm gonna use this because I feel like I'm getting a little... I have so many coins, I don't want to lose these coins. Well, I got a better item anyway. The coin drops have really caught up with me here. 53, that's a lot. I already have enough for the second gun. At this point I might be able to get the third ammo upgrade. Okay, see that right there? I was just a little bit too far, and he was shooting past the log anyway. Just keep in mind where he is, where he's shooting. It's very easy to just stop paying attention here and die. That one little hit. I'm gonna play it safe here. I wasn't safe, and I missed him. Moving on. I'm in a pretty good setup here. Right now my biggest worry is that I'm going to choke this away, if I'm being honest. But I'm about to get another item upgrade, and I already have the second ammo, so I'm in a pretty good place. Now's the time where it's most critical to just relax and shoot the enemy that's going to be hitting you first. And in this case, on this level, it is the flying guys. Generally, it's the flying guys. They're going to be touching you first. Right there, I used my item so that I could get a better pocket item, and now I have the sheriff's badge in my pocket, which is a good feeling. One thing to do is to try and hold off getting the items as long as you can, like this wheel. I waited a little bit extra so I'd have it a little longer on the timer. In that case, I was waiting at a spawn. That's not a good idea, but it worked out for me. I think the third ammo upgrade is 45 coins, so I'm gonna go for that instead of the gun upgrade. I would be extremely excited to get the gun upgrade right now. if I had 20 coins or whatever it takes. But since I can get the this, I'm gonna get it. It's a pretty fortunate run right here. Doesn't hurt to remind yourself you're shooting the thing that's closest. Man, these guys still take 2 hits with this. See, that time it warped me right next to the enemy. Which is why I don't really care for that item. I don't think I was in any danger, because I think you become invincible for a moment. And I saw where I went. It's just a little jarring to not know where you are when you die in one hit. Dead air. Nuke. Nuke matters less at the end because I only have 1 shop left. At this point I'm going for 20 coins so I can get the gun upgrade. But it's not going to do a whole lot for me. It's only going to make my gun slightly faster for the final boss. This is the room before the final boss. And you'll notice they took out the spawns on the top and bottom. So it's really flyer heavy, this level. Very happy to get that, make it easy. And look at that, got a sheriff's badge. Just shooting the closest thing. At this point I kill the enemies so quickly. Shooting the first thing is really like... it's very effective on this level. Why not? Cool. Now all I've got is the final boss. Oh, I could have bought... That's a good thing to note right there. I had this in my pocket anyway, the sheriff's badge. I'm gonna grab that. I bet I have it on now. Oh, I don't even have it! That's useful information. Okay, right when he starts getting activated, I'm gonna do this. And right now I'm just staring at his bullets. And he's dead. That is what killing the final boss is like with an item. And that is how you beat Journey of the Prairie King without dying. I hope this helps somebody out. Definitely a fun achievement to get. Thanks for watching.